Hey guys, what's going on? Just want to share with you guys that, as y'all saw in that last comment post that I did, we are in Kansas. Not gonna say where for obvious reasons. And we got invited. I think it was only supposed to be for a couple of days. They want me here longer, but we got invited by some old friends of ours to come out and work on their farm. And we basically live here now. I mean, look, I got my own. So I got my own apartment basically. This is actually the office of the barn, but I wanted to be. See, I was originally at the house up front, and I decided that I didn't really want to be in a house, so to speak, because it's not something I really like. Bad enough I had to do that when I was in Lufkin the last couple years, and I didn't really want to be in a house. And the original idea was I was gonna just set up a camp nearby because we're on 20 acres of land and we have 2 ponds. And I was thinking, okay, well, why don't I just go set up near the near one of the bigger ponds, and we could be over there. I could see the whole side of basically the whole farm from where I'm gonna be camped out at. And then I thought, okay, well, actually, since it's my job to deal with the animals, why don't I move over here in the office and turn it into an apartment, which they were completely okay with, because then, like right now, the goats are all here in the barn, and later on we'll have the rabbits moved over here too, and then eventually we'll have a second flock of chickens over here. So basically, it would be easier for me to be over here so I can deal with the animals. But I'm still going to have a camp spot set up near the pond. I think that would be pretty cool. So I'm basically just going to show you guys just a quick little view of where we are. Come on, dude. Outside. We are basically in a town of maybe 100 people, which is really nice. Everybody's really friendly here. Everybody's helpful. And y'all just give a quick little pan around. This is our field right here. And then this is our other field right behind us. And then behind me over here is another field, which has one of our ponds over there. And then right over here is another field where those trees are, and that's where the bigger pond is. And that's actually, you can see, you could barely see it. There's a windmill right there. And we're hoping to get that fixed because there's a well under it. It would be nice to get the well up and going again. It'd be a nice water source over there. And I'm going to be camped out right where the trees are. That's where the pond is. And Marmaduke is right there. Pixie, on the other hand, she's still aggro, but I love her to death. She's looking at me as I come over. And so the idea was we were going to put her... Hey, enough. You're on video. We put her right here in this pen. Now, most people might think that's cruel or whatever, but it's actually a good thing. Because we actually have a goat fence right here on the inside of the metal bars of the original fencing. Hi, Mama. How are you doing, baby girl? And so it gives her... She gets a lot of room to run around in. And then when night comes and I'm ready to go lay down and I got all our nightly chores done... Duke, get out of it. Duke, get out. Get away from the goats. Whatever. Anyways, you know, she'll come in and sleep with us. And then she'll come back outside. And I'm like trying to get, Duke, I told you to get out, dummy. Anyways, I'm trying to get like some, I don't know, some other, stuff for her to do. Like right now she's gnawing on a bone. But, you know, basically my daily chores is I get up, I go, well, first off, I deal with the goats since they're the closest to me. And then I go up and I deal with the chickens and open their door. And when it comes to the chickens, I gotta wait until maybe 30 minutes before the sun goes down to go get their eggs. And Kimberly keeps most of the eggs, and then I get to take a couple back home over here to cook. And then I gotta go deal with the rabbits. The rabbits are pretty easy. You know, all of it's easy. You see, that's the thing. I get to be a part of something that I was trying to do in Lufkin, but now I'm on a bigger scale. And you see, the main reason why they needed us here, other than, you know, needing the workers, is because of the fact, and I'm not going to put their business out, but let's just say they had a lot of stuff going on where it caused them to always have to leave. Okay? So because of that, with me being here and them having to go do the stuff they need to do, that means I can actually get stuff done here, and we can actually make, I hate this word, we can make progress while I'm here. And basically the deal we made was I would be here on the fall and winter seasons, and basically whenever they actually need me past that, and I can go out on the road during the spring and summer seasons, and I can go out and make money, bring back supplies and gear, and you know, continue on with what we're doing. So, you know, eventually we're gonna have cows here again, and I'm hoping we'll get some horses. I love riding horses. It was funny too that I mentioned that yesterday we had an incident. There's a neighbor down the road that has a young female horse, and for some reason they leave the horse tied up to the tree. It's really weird. Nobody knows why. And I mean, it's their property, whatever, right? But they leave this horse tied up there, and the horse, I don't know what happened, but they apparently they were doing something with the horse, and the horse got loose or whatever, and the horse ran down the road, and all of our dogs, including Marmaduke, who was in the house at the time, started going crazy. So I went outside because one of the dogs that's supposed to be tied up is actually on the loose. We grabbed her. I handed her off to Steve, and I realized, oh shit, there's a horse on the loose, and I recognized it because I know where the horse lives, right? So for a minute or so, I ran after it, and I realized, you know, I got training and experience with horses, and here I am like an idiot running after the horse, so I stopped running. And the owner's son, or whoever this guy was behind me, so I told him, you know, hey, go to my left and try to round her and get on her left side. I'll get on the right side. And I got to her before he did, and, you know, I spoke to her, I was walking, I was calm. And, you know, I reassured her, you're not going to be hurt, yada, yada, yada. Was able to grab on her reins and grab the rope tied up to her, and was able to walk her back calmly all the way back down to the house. So, actually, I can hear her right now. But, you know, it reassured me, you know, hey, I still got this. You know, I still know what I'm doing. So aside from that, we're also working on trying to get a garden going. We're moving. Well, right now, what we're doing is the outline of the garden is basically going to be a bunch of rail ties. Which, for those who don't know what that is, that's the metal. Not the metal. The wooden ties. You know, the wooden planks that you see below the train tracks. They're called ties because it's like you're tying both tracks together. You got a left track and a right track, or a left line and a right line, and you got to tie them together in order to keep the lines from moving when a train's on it. So we're using old rail ties to basically use as an outline for the garden. And I just built a compost yesterday, so right now I'm actually gathering stuff to put in the compost. I already got a little bit in there, but all my experience and all my knowledge from the last couple of years and all the jobs I did before that is all coming together to make hopefully a really, really good, successful farm. So anyways, I gotta hurry up and go. I will do the Q&A hopefully sometime later today or tonight when I'm not doing anything. So I mean, we are fine. You know, it's just a little cold. Other than that, we're good. So I'll see y'all later. Peace.